Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be sitting down talking New York Jets, all right? We're going to be talking about the game we got coming up, all the stuff that's going on the roster. Call in. I take live callers. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Aaron Rodgers. He's back, baby. He's back. He's back. Not back the way some of y'all would like, but, he's back in the building, all right? He's back in the building. They're going to be discussing Aaron Rodgers. We're also going to be talking about some things that, Coach Sella had to say to the media as well today. But we're going to start with Aaron Rodgers first. As everyone knows, I love Aaron Rodgers, all right? The New York Jets have activated Aaron Rodgers' 21-day window to return to practice. All right. Now this is interesting, baby. All right, this is interesting. As we all know, he tore his Achilles week 1, prime time against the Bills. It started off magical, and then it took a dip. It took a dip when he got hit and hurt. But the Jets actually, the night ended with them getting a big victory in that game as well. And we were all fired up about the win. But really, there was a lot of pain and hurt in our hearts because we had lost Aaron Rodgers and we knew. And then, the news came out eventually that he had torn his Achilles after the game. Now, he's had the surgery, as we know. He's 3 months removed from tearing that Achilles. And here we are. He's been activated, 21-day window to return to practice. Now, they're going to evaluate him for these 21 days, figure out what they're going to do. I believe if they don't activate him to the roster within these 21 days, then he goes back on injured reserve for the rest of the season, and that's that. Now, keep in mind, the 21-day window ends right before Week 16's game, okay? So if he gets activated, maybe he plays in Week 16. Okay, we'll see. Now, here's the deal. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen nothing like this. I've never seen it. Okay? I mean, he's been out basically 11 weeks, and he's returned faster from a torn Achilles than anyone that I could even think. Like, Cam Akers tore his Achilles, but I don't think he returned to, team activities or practice anywhere, close to this. I don't believe at all. It's been 11 weeks, basically 3 months. I don't know, man. And again, this is an injury. A torn Achilles generally takes anywhere from 9 to 12 months to really heal and feel good and be where he's, I guess, currently at right now, right? Now, keep in mind, he was at practice today, okay? He was at practice today, and he was thrown on the sidelines. Now, he's not cleared, okay, for actual contact. He's not under center. He's not going to be running the offense. He's not doing that right now, okay? He's throwing on the sidelines, and he's going to be cleared for drills. Eventually, they're going to clear him for some drills, and he's going to be running through the drills that he's cleared for. But he's not cleared to be under center, and he is not cleared for any kind of contact right now. So that's not that. Now, keep in mind, they're going to evaluate him throughout this 21-day window and figure out what they're going to do and where they're going to go with him, okay? Sulla stressed that as well, that this is really more of a part of the next step of his rehab to see, what's going on and how he's feeling and if he can actually, continue to take the steps to really even talk about putting him back out there on the field, okay? He talked about that, constantly, all right? So he's not going to be under center anytime soon and, fully running the offense and going out there and doing his thing. No, this is just kind of a part of his rehab. And honestly, the stuff that he's doing right now is stuff that he would be doing anyway as a part of the rehab just to get back into the swing of things and see how his body feels, how he responds, and what needs to be done or where he's at within the process. All right, so that's what this is all about here. So Rodgers also was on Pat McAfee's show as well, talking about, possibly returning to the field, and everybody's, having questions about him and the Jets and if they'd see him again this season, on the field, active with the Jets, running the offense, going out there throwing balls and stuff. And the quote that he said really resonated with me, right? Because it was, am I healthy? Are we in it? Those are the two things that really, will check boxes to really see, hey, if he's going to return and really get out there and really give it a go and give it the gusto. Am I healthy? Are we in it? Okay. Am I healthy is huge to me. It's huge to me. The last thing I want to see is Aaron Rodgers go out there on that field and possibly, re-injure that Achilles or jack it up worse and then, really cost us the next season. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to see him put back out there on the field. I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all. Comment down below because I want to hear from y'all. I am completely okay with Aaron Rodgers sitting out this season and returning in 2024. Okay? Currently, the New York Jets are 4-7. Okay? We got a game coming up, and we'll be talking about that on the show. I'll be doing content for that as well. But, man, we have an offensive line that cannot block. We have guys out there playing uninspired. I do not want to see Aaron Rodgers behind this line where he's going to be running for his life the same like he did. It's going to be worse than week one when he was running for his life. It's going to be worse. And that's the last thing I want to see. Also, a big question as well that he was talking about is, can he protect himself? And that's one of the things that I have as well. If he can't protect himself, I don't think anybody can protect themselves behind what we saw. Tim Boyle just got sacked 7 times against the Dolphins. He was getting crushed in that game. And the last thing that I want to see this season is Aaron Rodgers get behind something like that and get smacked around, and then it puts 2024 in question with him, okay? I have no problems with him sitting on the sidelines, waiting to see in 2024 where we have a full offseason with some cap to really retool this offensive line, get some fat boys in here that are going to be able to protect and block for him, and also, bolstering other parts of the offense up as well with some of the draft capital that we have, some of the things that we can bring in here. So I understand that Jets fans are like, there's a lot of Jets fans that are just antsy about seeing this guy, seeing him back on the field, but I don't want to put our future in jeopardy because, again, 2024, he'll be here, possibly 2025. There's some talk maybe 2026 he'll still be here. He may give us 2 to 3 more years after this. I don't want to put that in question or put that in peril. I don't want to have that jacked up at all. We've got nothing but time. There's nothing but time here, okay? We got a lot of guys still on rookie contracts. There's some guys that we're going to have to, re-sign, and those decisions will be made. But with him here, we have solved the biggest problem, the greatest issue that we have had for years. I'm talking about for years. Since Pennington, we have literally been trying to find a quarterback for decades, okay? Look at Zach Wilson. He was supposed to be the guy. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been trying to find this. So with him here, we've solved that issue. So if we have the biggest and greatest piece solved, we have the diamond, let's protect it. That's my thing. But comment down below. Let me know what you think, especially with the history of bad luck the New York Jets have. I can see this going left. All right? So, but let me know. I want to hear from you. Comment down below. All right? So, again, we're going to see what happens going forward with Aaron Rodgers. Sulla did say and stressed that they're going to evaluate throughout this 21-day period, and then make the decision where they're going to go, how, they're going to move forward and how they're going to approach, whether he's going to be activated or not. So we'll see. But it's not going to happen today, all right? He's just out there, throwing balls and running the drills that he's going to be cleared for, okay? Now, Sulla also spoke about other guys that are going to be activated as well. Hardy, Justin Hardy, a corner and special teamers, he's going to be activated. Wes Schweitzer as well. Those two guys are more being activated to actually play. And getting Hardy back is definitely going to help with the New York Jets special teams. Schweitzer is going to be able to, fill back in, probably at that guard spot, or that right guard spot. So it's going to be all right to get him back. He's going to be a guy that can kind of help this offensive line play a bit better than they've been playing. He's not like an all-pro, but he'll be able to slide in and do some things. He said he also feels good about Mekhi Becton coming back into the lineup, into the starting lineup this upcoming game. So looking like Mekhi is going to be back in there at left tackle, which is huge for the New York Jets because he's literally our best healthy offensive lineman this season. He's the best. And he's an elite tackle. He's an elite left tackle, okay? We know he's an elite tackle. He played right tackle this year. He was phenomenal. Then they put him back at left tackle where he should have been from the very jump. And he's right back to being a top left tackle in this league. So it's exciting to see him, come back. And I'm hyped about that because that's really going to help us up front. Dwayne Brown as well. They're going to wait and see what's going on with him. They talked about a lot, loving a lot of what they've seen from Carter Warren, he was all right, so they're going to see what's happening going forward with Carter Warren. But Dwayne Brown, they're going to see what's happening with him this week to kind of see if he's going to be able to get back into the fold up front. It sounded like they weren't too sold on him being able to come back this week, but we'll see. Again, Carter Warren has been playing really good. Also, Allen Lazard will be activated for this upcoming game. He did talk to the media and said that he was kind of, kind of thrown back about being deactivated last week. And I say, look, you're playing like trash. You're out here running lazy routes. You're dropping footballs, and you needed to be benched, to be taught a lesson. Everybody here is held accountable, okay? Nobody's above reproach. When you're playing the way that you're playing, especially due to the fact that the New York Jets literally gave you $44 million, okay, this recent offseason. And you come out here just playing like whatever? Nah, bro. You're going to be held accountable, and that's a sign. So step up, or you'll be on that bench, okay? But he will be activated in this upcoming game, Purcell. So we're going to see, how Allen Lazard responds and hopefully bounces back from being benched and steps up in his place. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about Aaron Rodgers, okay, being able to, practice? What are your thoughts about him possibly returning to the field? Give me your thoughts. Also, what are your thoughts about Mekhi Becton? You know what I'm saying? Being able to get back into the starter lineup this week. How are you feeling about that? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.